Hi friends, welcome to Solar Mama's ABCs of Solar Energy, where we're breaking down solar power one letter at a time. I'm Solar Mama, and today we're diving into H for heat. Solar energy isn't just for electricity. You can heat your water or your home through solar thermal systems. We'll explore how solar water heaters work, compare them to solar panels for electricity, and show why they're a cozy green choice. Ready? Let's warm things up. Solar thermal systems use the sun's heat for things like hot water or home heating. Unlike solar photovoltaic panels, so PV for short, which generate electricity, the most common use is for solar water heaters. Panels that absorb sunlight to heat water for showers, dishes, even pools. They're simple, efficient, and they've been around for decades, saving energy across homes all over the US. Here's how they work. A solar collector, usually a flat plate or evacuated tube, sits on your roof. Sunlight heats a fluid inside, often water or antifreeze, which transfers heat to a storage tank. A pump circulates the fluid, and a backup heater, whether it's electric or gas, kicks in on those cloudy days. According to the US Department of Energy, solar water heaters can cut water heating costs anywhere from 50 to 80%. Which is huge since water heating is about 18% of a home's energy use. Customers love the simplicity. Many say it's like getting free hot water from the sun, especially in those sunny states like Arizona and Florida. One of our homeowners in Tucson shared that their solar water heater paid for itself within 6 years, and now they have a lower bill because of that. It's practical and it feels good knowing you're using clean energy. So how does solar thermal compare to solar PV? We're gonna get into it. Solar thermal and PV serve different purposes. Solar thermal is all about heat. Think hot water or space heating. Solar PV generates electricity for lights, appliances, think anything that gets plugged in. Thermal systems are often cheaper upfront, costing anywhere from $3,000 to $6,000 to install. However, when it comes to a PV system, it can cost anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000 for a 5 kilowatt system, and that is after the tax credit. Efficiency is another difference. Solar thermal converts 60 to 80% of sunlight into heat. PV panels hit 15 to 22% for electricity. PV is more versatile. It can power your entire home, not just heat water. Solar thermal shines in specific uses, such as heating a pool, where customers in both California and Florida report slashing pool heating costs by 70%. So if you're choosing, it depends on your needs, hot water or all-purpose power. So visualize this. Picture a solar thermal collector on a roof, pipes glowing with warm fluid, first PV panels feeding an inverter for your fridge. Both are green, but they're like cousins with different talents. So why does solar thermal matter? Heating water eats up energy, about 1,000 kilowatts per year for a typical family. That's according to the EIA. Solar thermal cuts that, reducing your carbon footprint by 0.5 to 1 ton of CO2 annually. So that's like planting 20 trees. It's a direct way to fight climate change while saving money. In 2024, over 2 million US homes are using solar thermal systems, and that's according to the SEIA, and that's especially in those sunny regions. Solar thermal also works locally. In Israel, 90% of homes have solar water heaters, and that's actually mandated by law according to the International Energy Agency. In rural Kenya, solar thermal systems heat water for schools, and it saves families from having to burn wood, which improves air quality. These examples show solar heat's impact from suburbs to villages. In Orlando, Florida, a community center installed a solar thermal system for their pool in 2023. The 20-panel setup cost about $15,000, but cut their gas heating bill by 70%, which saved them a total of $4,000 a year. Solar thermal for home heating. Beyond water, solar thermal can heat homes. Active systems use collectors, warm air or fluid, circulated through ducts or radiators. Passive systems, like a sunroom, trap heat naturally. They're less common but effective in cold, sunny places like here in Colorado. One of our Denver families reported their solar air heater cut costs for winter heating by 30%. It's not a full solution, but it's a smart add-on. For context, visualize a cozy home with warm air flowing from a solar collector. It's like the sun's giving you a big hug, and it's practical as well as futuristic. So there are some challenges and considerations. Solar thermal isn't perfect. Upfront costs can be a hurdle, which is why that 30% tax incentive and credit is so valuable, and it is going away at the end of the year. So there's just that to note. They do need sunny days, roof space, little bit of maintenance, just like checking the pump. All of that keeps everything running smoothly. Those homeowners that live in places that are a little bit more cloudy, like Seattle, might lean toward PV for flexibility. Still, in sunny areas, solar thermal's efficiency makes it a no-brainer for water heating. So what's the future of solar thermal? Well, innovations are coming. Researchers at NREL are testing hybrid systems that combine thermal and PV for heating and electricity. Concentrating solar thermal power, CSP, which is used in big plants, is being adjusted for industrial heat. These could make solar thermal even more versatile. Imagine a future where your roof is heating your water and powers your lights. Globally, CSP dropped 70% from 2010 to 2023, making it competitive. Picture massive mirrors in deserts, powering factories. That's potential. What do you think? Would you try solar thermal for hot water or stick with PV? Maybe a pool heater? Share it in the comments, I'm curious. So here's a quick recap. Solar thermal uses the sun's heat for water or homes, saving money and emissions. It's a warm, green choice. Hit that thumbs up if you're learning with us, and don't forget to subscribe. So that's H for heat. Solar thermal is a clean, efficient way to heat up your life. Have ideas for using solar heat? Drop them below, as I would love to hear. Thanks for joining Solar Mama's ABCs of Solar Energy. Subscribe and hit the bell for the next letter, and we'll see you on the next episode.